Hey folks, welcome to another bonus episode of my channel. This time I'll be discussing my top 5 favorite YouTube guitar teachers. As you know, if you're a YouTube watcher and a musician, there's so many phenomenal YouTube musicians out there posting lessons and cover versions. So this is just my 5 favorite. I love all of them. I've gained so much knowledge from all of them. So I just really appreciate that they've given so much time and effort to their YouTube channels. And I was thinking, as I wind my channel down, if you've gotten anything from my lessons and if you like my style, the way I teach songs, you're probably going to like these people as well, because these are people I turn to learn songs. These are the people I enjoy watching. I mean, sometimes I watch a lesson and I don't even want to play the song. I just want to watch how another guitarist plays it, and I find that very interesting. So let's get to my top 5 guitar teachers on YouTube. Number 5 is Georgia Rose 16. Georgia Rose is an interesting chap. I believe he's British. I discovered Georgia Rose 16 several years ago when I really was in a deep Beatle phase and I wanted to learn all the Beatles songs. And Georgia Rose 16 posts a lot of Beatles lessons. He has a great demeanor. He's just a guy with an acoustic guitar, very similar to my style. So probably he's one, if you like the way I do it, you're probably going to enjoy his style. As I said, lots of Beatles stuff. He does a lot of Oasis lessons and other things. I think he has stopped posting lessons now, as far as I know, but his whole backlog is on YouTube, so you can see it. Hopefully mine will stay there too. So Georgia Rose 16 is number 5. Definitely check him out. Number 4 is a mega YouTube guitarist. So if you've ever searched, how to play a song, the next 2 are always going to pop up. Number 4, and there's a reason they're going to pop up. Number 4 is Justin. JustinGuitar Songs is, I think, the channel. But Justin, he's wonderful, great demeanor, great instructor, excellent player, wonderful musician. He just teaches songs so well. I've learned so much from him. And don't let the number of subscribers turn you off. I think some people kind of turn out some of these successful YouTube musicians who also maybe have a business side to it. So what? That's good for them. There's a reason so many people watch their lessons, and Justin's are just high quality. My older son is playing guitar, and he's learning lessons from Justin on his channel. So definitely check out Justin Guitar. You probably already have. The next one also is another mega, maybe the biggest YouTube guitar instructor. But it's Marty Schwartz. Marty Music, I think, is his channel. If you've ever looked up a guitar lesson, I'm sure Marty's popped up. Again, like Justin, there's a commercial aspect to this as well. They sell products and all that. But there's a reason they have so many subscribers. Marty's great, and I've learned a lot of songs from him. I've learned a lot of guitar techniques from him. So I would definitely check out Marty and Justin if you haven't. You probably have. But Marty comes in at number 3 on my list. It was really tough between Justin and Marty, but I gave Marty a nod. I probably just watch his lessons a little more regularly. Number 2 on my list is a complete change. Number 2 is another English chap, I think. His name's Ivor Sorefingers. Ivor is a channel I've come to appreciate the last couple of months in particular. So it's bumped all the way up to number 2 for me. Ivor, I believe, is a British gentleman, I think, a little older than me. He doesn't show his face, so you don't know. Interesting how some YouTubers don't show their face. I don't care. You can see my face. But anyway, I love Ivor. He really, really posts wonderful lessons. He's also very much in my style, acoustic guitar only, just shows you the chords, shows you how to play it. Not a lot of nonsense, or no nonsense really, and I love his diversity. He goes back, he does oldies, he does contemporary songs, does a ton of Beatles songs, ton of Paul McCartney songs. There's just so much out there. So Ivor Sorefingers, I couldn't recommend it more. He doesn't have a tremendous amount of subscribers, I mean a lot more than me, but small channel ultimately, so give it a shot. And I will say, during the coronavirus, he's been posting like a madman. I don't know how he has the energy and the stamina, but he posts a couple of lessons a day, and the lessons are very, very good. So definitely check that out. I hope he's retired now, because I don't know how he has time to work and do that. It is work, I guess. And finally, coming in at number 1, my all-time favorite top YouTube guitarist, and there's no doubt about this in my mind, is James. James, I've been watching for years. I mean, just superb guitarist. I mean, he blows me away. He does a lot of lead guitar stuff, rhythm guitar, electric, acoustic, just lessons on everything. There's such a diversity. And he's covered, the Beatles and Paul McCartney and all sorts of things as well. But I just think I get the most out of his lessons of everybody. And I have for so long that I have to rate him my top favorite instructor. I don't know him. I don't know any of these instructors. And James is another anonymous instructor, never shows his face. So I have no idea who these people are, and it doesn't matter. I'm just so happy they post lessons and help guitarists like us learn things. So if you haven't watched James, I mean, he has a large following. He's very popular, but I don't think he's into the millions of subscribers. But definitely watch his lessons. And he kind of does two ways. Sometimes, you may know if you watch them, he'll just play along to a recording and you just watch his hand on the guitar. And I love that. I mean, sometimes that's all I need. Sometimes I need a little more. And he also does lessons on a lot of his songs. So he'll talk you through, very much like I do, and kind of just show you what he's playing. I mean, he's a really, really good guitarist. So some of the things he's doing I can't quite do. But I always like to be pushed, and I like to try, different things and new things. So number one on my list is James. If you don't watch his channel, you really should. Like I said, I don't know any of these people, so I'm not getting anything for this. It's not a paid advertisement. I have two final honorable mentions, just that I've really enjoyed and gotten something from over the years. Number one is called Shutup and Play. The guitarist on Shutup and Play is phenomenal. Really, really high quality, highly produced, I think chord charts and diagrams and everything. Just amazing. Probably the one drawback for me sometimes is he's so good, sometimes I can't do what he's doing. I mean, his lessons are difficult sometimes. He's a great teacher, and I like to push myself, and I like to try new things and learn new things. So Shutup and Play is a great place, but sometimes his techniques are beyond me or the songs he's doing. But I enjoy his lessons, so I would check that out as an honorable mention. My final honorable mention is another dude, I'll call him, I think from LA, but he's called the Swede. And I've been watching him for about a year now, and he also just kind of hangs out with acoustic guitar and just teaches you songs. And I really like his style. I like his song choice. Again, not a lot of wasted time, just kind of shows you the chords and the lesson's over, and that's what I like. So the Swede is definitely worth checking out too. And he's a funky dude, so I think you'd enjoy that. And his channel's pretty small, again, much bigger than mine, but it's small compared to Marty Schwartz or Justin. So, maybe it's good to try some of these other people if you're not familiar. I would say Swede, Ivor Sorefingers, they're on the smaller side and definitely worth your while to check out. So anyway, I thank all these musicians so much for what they've given me. I hope I've given this a little tiny bit to other people like you watching. I hope they help you. If you know of other guitarists, other musicians that are posting lessons, hey, please drop it in the comments. Share that with our whole community. I'm always looking to learn. I'm sure everybody is. And they don't have to be Beatle guitar lessons. They don't have to be Paul McCartney related. We're all musicians. We all love a lot of artists. So anybody that you think's worthwhile out there playing guitar and showing you how to play guitar, just drop it in the comment and we can check it out. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be posting my final couple of Paul McCartney guitar lessons in the near future. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support the last 2 years with my channel. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.